Dak Prescott, quarterback, Dallas Cowboys, made a public appearance. It does appear to be at a charity event because, as you know, this is a Walter Payton Man of the Year award winner. He is a very charitable-minded guy, which is part of the reason why you should, not think twice about signing the guy at a quarterback contract. That maybe could be a little bit more favorable terms to you, but I digress. He was asked about the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. Now, TJ, if you were asked this question, I'm wondering if you would answer it a similar way as Dak Prescott, because there's a lot of chatter about the way Dak answered this question.
I'm not mad at it.
Roll tape.
I feel like we compete with the Eagles and beat them for the most part when we played them. I don't want to say check the record when they're the guys holding the trophy right now. So credit to them. They've earned it and they deserved it by all means. But, very close, especially even watch the NFC game, the NFC Championship. And those two teams that we battle against each and every year a couple of times. And as I said, feel confident about we've gotten the better part each and every time. To see it in such a dominating fashion, credit to them. It's our turn and it's on us.
I don't want to say, when somebody says, I don't want to say, they want to say. It's similar of like, hey, with all due respect, I now have full license to say something completely disrespectful because I've predicated my statement by saying I have nothing but all due respect for these people. I don't want to say, check the record because they're holding the trophy right now. But if you check the record, Dak Prescott's career mark versus the Philadelphia Eagles is 9-4.
Yeah, really good.
So
24 touchdowns, 8 picks, 100 passer rating.
Again, he could have just basically said congratulations to them. I like Jalen Hurts. I like these guys. I compete against them quite a bit. Of course, it hurt me to be hurt and sit around and. They're rivals, so you never really want to see your rival win it, but congratulations to them.
Murdered had he said that.
Why?
Fans don't want to hear that.
But he's the high road Dak Prescott.
Does take the high road.
To say that, again, there's a general sense that he's playing into right now. First of all, with all due respect, no, seriously. No, but first of all, he has every right to speak something into existence and believe it because he's a leader. He is a leader. Everybody is
top down. Man.
Correct. Everyone is looking to him to see how are we going to react to the Eagles being as dominant as they just were. So him basically saying we're very close and we're now up is a message to the locker room and himself. Now it's time for us. And there is, though, the perception out there that the Cowboys are, with a statement like we're very close after the season we just saw, and also one of the Jones family members, friend of the show, Stephen Jones, air quoting the word drought. When he's just like, a lot of people think that we're in a drought. By the way, 30 years without going to a certain level of the playoffs. You can remove the air quotes. That there's a certain sense of delusion, especially when they hire somebody who's never done it before to replace a head coach who you hired because he has done it before. And then went ahead and won 12 games 3 years in a row before everything fell off the wagon this year. And so this plays into the sense that the Cowboys are deluding themselves. But kudos to Dak for saying what he said. If he believes it, then he's going to have to back it up. And what a major verbal check to write, to say that you are very close. Check the record of the team that just won the Super Bowl against me. They're 4-9 against him. And I can't wait to see Dallas versus Philadelphia next year 2 times over. Let's get everyone healthy and let's go. Certainly, if the Cowboys are very close, then the contest should be very close. We shall see. Mike Florio coming up in hour number 3. We're not the type of show here to blast somebody for saying something unless it's completely outlandish or dangerous to not address the comment. Mm-hmm. Do you think the Cowboys are very close, though?
I mean, basically, just to play devil's advocate from what he said, yeah, he's got the winning record. Normally, the games against the two, when you're just saying Cowboys versus Eagles, the games are usually always competitive. So from that sense, maybe he's looking at it as close. But from 53-man roster to 53-man roster, no. They're not that close.
I don't even think if Dak was healthy.
He has to say that.
If Dak, of course he does. If Dak was healthy this year, even, I don't think I think
we get
they'd
one.
have been lucky to get a split. Lucky to get a split.
Yeah, because that's just how it usually happens.
Well, the way that the Cowboys were playing this year before Dak got hurt gave you no indication that they were very close to anything. They weren't even close to their opponents in the first half of games at home.
True, but I'm just saying that in that rivalry.
True. Throw records out.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
it. I understand.
All the, cliches you can use.
Dak is 33-8 against the NFC East.
It's crazy because he sucks, and that's
I know that. I know you're being
he's the
facetious
worst quarterback in the league. All those things. But you look at the numbers, and it's like,
he's won 13 in a row against the Giants,
and if he thinks that the Eagles got to where they got to go because they weren't around as a fully constituted team this year, then next year is the time to prove it. When I'm assuming they still have Micah Parsons. You need a dynamic edge rusher. You need a dynamic quarterback. You need a dynamic threat at wide receiver. You need an offensive line. You need a dynamic corner who can shut things down. The Cowboys have a ton of those guys, if healthy. Very close.
I thought you were listing all the things we need.
Well, I mean, actually you don't, right? Did I name guys like Diggs, Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, Dak? They're going to have to hit the offensive line.
Offensive line, running back. We need a strong number two.
Running back, dude.
Wide receiver.
This year.
Rico had 1,000, which I predicted.
This year proved. You want to have Rico Dowdle be your Rico. Listen, Rico Dowdle at running back has an opportunity. We ran for 1,000 yards this year.
But
like adding Ashton Genty in the first round. Now, that's the sort of way to get some sizzle back to your state there in Texas, man.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, for sure.
Jerry doesn't do that.
Well, again, Chris,
he did draft.
We draft fantastically.
Including one year Zeke when everyone's thinking you should do it, and they went ahead and did it. And
he paid dividends.
Right. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.